Stand right
Oh,
here.
man.
Stop touching me.
I'm in the
Stand
doghouse. You're missing like comedy gold here. Hello, my name is Rajiv Sarayama Vashtizan. We don't know any Hindi, whatever they are.
Okay.
Hymns, I guess.
Bollywood stuff.
Nationals, yeah.
Hi.
Hey, welcome to the morning show.
Yes.
It's actually afternoon right now.
Late afternoon.
Sarah has to go.
I have to leave like in
And
a
I
couple
was just
minutes.
like, no, we just need to do one quick.
Yes. You've seen this
but
outfit
no,
before
it's a
though,
thing.
because we went and bought. I bought this outfit.
Will Shannon
It's
step
fine.
in?
Yeah. Who
No,
knows?
no.
Anyway,
Okay, go ahead.
but I didn't have time because I had 10 children to put into costumes and makeup this morning, and they got to school on time. I might add. So I didn't have time to be a clown.
Fantastic.
Which I was planning on a clown, but this is way more comfortable.
I think this outfit is
Yeah.
fantastic.
So anyway, so Sean saw me coming in this, so he decided he better go get his shirt.
Yeah, I had my wife. But my
Came
costume...
not dressed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it just... Yep, went down in flames like it does every year.
Usually you're dressed up, actually. Every
Am I?
time for the last 3
that's
years.
right. But that's because of my wife.
Done a morning show.
Yeah, why didn't my wife do my costumes? Do I have a thing? Well, for all I know, I'm going to go home and she'll be like, oh,
But he
here's your
found a
thing.
costume.
I did. We were out looking for stuff for staff. Just
a
like
few people
whatever
showed up
at the
without
local
stuff.
shop. You know, there's the few pathetic people.
We're
Last
proud of
minute.
them.
Yep.
Yep. But everyone was a good sport and wore their wigs and hats, regardless of whether
Oh,
or
yeah.
not it was a pink
I
outfit.
took a shot of that earlier.
Yeah, good. So
Got
you
to
have
see
put that
the
in there.
wigs.
Yeah, good.
Got to see Ren in his Rasta wig. That's
Well,
fantastic.
it worked because he had the Bob Marley shirt on.
I don't know what they spray that wig with, but it smells authentic too. So it smells like my Uncle John's jacket.
So does vinyl, what's that stuff called for the face?
Latex, liquid
Liquid latex.
Yeah. But which is fantastic because if you're putting that on somebody, you can just kind of let her rip and no one will know the difference.
Actually,
Their
it
ears will be
works
full
out
of latex.
perfectly for zombies. They probably
Yeah.
smell like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Did you know zombies are a $2.5 billion industry in the U.S.?
Who knew?
Yeah, zombies are big. Some
What
sort of
about,
primal horror associated with that.
What about vampires? It's pretty big.
I like to say primal. Just don't let me be facing you when I'm doing it.
Please don't, because the last time
Yeah.
it was gross.
Well, meteor shower is what that's called. So, you know what's funny? In the car on the way back, she was like, do unto others as you would have others do to you. And I'm like, I'm a cutter. And for some reason that was funny. But it's not funny now. But it's on my list of things to put out there. I like to cut
I
people.
said that.
That's how I like to be
It was
treated.
you. You said something about love. No, who was it? Joe, maybe.
Yeah.
About love thy neighbor as thyself.
Yeah, that's right.
He
Yeah.
said, I love myself, and I'm a cutter.
Yeah.
So,
So, we found my costume in the pet section. They have these little, they're like made of felt.
yeah, like,
Velcro and felt dog houses, like just a real quick thing.
so you can bring them with you.
So I'm gonna wear one on my head. So it's
They
just
cut it
like my
out.
face, just gonna just do a little bit of face makeup with dogs, so it'll look like I'm kind of like coming out of the,
in the doghouse.
that I'm in the doghouse. Which is
That's pretty
ironic
funny,
because I'm
actually.
permanently not in the doghouse. And Joseph pointed out that you get that after sleeping on the couch for 6 years.
Self-induced.
Yep, on the couch. You know what? I can just go sleep on the couch. No, stay here with me. All right, I guess so. That's
so
fantastic.
awful.
That's how you gotta run it. You know what? And can I just take this opportunity to say, I don't think I'm endearing myself to the female staff with
Not
those
usually,
comments.
no, not
Oh my gosh! All of them just went like this. It's all right. So that's coming up.
Janine's over there. She's like, actually,
I mean it tongue in
sharp
cheek,
metal
but apparently
objects I
some
can
people
chuck at this
subscribe to the idea
Go ahead.
that-
Go ahead. Just let me duck out a little.
that everything you say has a grain of truth in it. And
Freudian?
I want to say that some things that I say
Have no
don't
truth.
even have a grain.
Oh.
I'm just thinking about them. Stream of consciousness coming out unedited.
Sometimes?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. So I'm hiring an editor in my brain. I'm having little interviews in my brain. I'm like, so can you stop me from saying things? Oh yeah, schizophrenia.
You didn't hear that. You weren't supposed to hear that. Have a hand up.
Yeah, well, one of my personalities is always listening.
Okay.
So anyway, the doghouse.
Yeah.
podcast.
You gotta take pictures and put them up after you get that worked out tonight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna have such a fun time with the 4 kids. Yeah. We got to see Tammy and Willow. Right, and they're adorable. All right, anything else you want to add?
I just gotta go to get all those kids trick-or-treating, so.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you better bail right on out of here.
See
Okay,
you
thanks a
later.
lot, Sarah. See ya. All right, so it looks like I'll be doing the show solo now since nobody will jump in
Aaron, you have a good
at all to. Hey!
Oh, wow.
Oh, Huskvarden!
Hey!
That's probably some
That's like the best
unimaginably
entrance
dirty.
ever.
That was absolutely
The
fantastic.
table was there.
So we can't go on. Well, let's talk about your costume. Halloween.
I'm not really dressed up, and you guys have already seen this if you saw the roller derby video. I wore a shirt.
Hold on. So you're not dressed up, but you're wearing red feather, which, by the way, I
They're wonderful.
love those.
I liked them.
I can't get enough.
So yeah, but tonight, okay, so wait, you
Don't
can touch them.
touch.
You can touch them. But tonight is the big costume night. So my son is being a zombie.
Okay.
So I had this bright idea that me and my 2-year-old daughter are gonna be zombie killers. So I bought a jug of blood, and we're just gonna be like covered in blood
She's
tonight.
got her jug of blood, and there's no stopping her.
We're getting serious, guys. So zombies, awesome.
Well, the first thing we'll need is a jug of human blood. Let's
I
start
think
with
this will make
that.
this costume appropriate. So yeah.
That's fantastic.
But
Everybody pitch in a
But
pint.
see, I had to be appropriate because I had to take her to daycare this morning. So she is a fairy this morning. Fairy by day, zombie killer by night.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You couldn't put on her real costume and polite.
I
company.
just feel like without everybody together that
Hi,
I would get
everyone.
like, oh my God, what is she doing to her child? Yeah.
That's fantastic.
We do live in Utah. A jug of blood. Here we come. Yeah.
Don't stop. You're carrying.
I don't know. That was it.
absolutely
Zombies
carrying.
freaking awesome. So my daughter has an axe. That's her weapon. Mine's a bat. Because if it really happened, I would have a bat. So yeah.
That is
There you go.
fantastic.
So that's my costume. So my mom and my dad are coming down too. They're gonna go trick or treating with us. They're bikers, you know, like way into the Harley scene and everything. So they're gonna be zombie bikers just to fit in a little bit. So
Cute.
we're really retarded. So yeah.
I think that's great. You can't beat that. That is absolutely fantastic.
So that's what we're doing tonight. We got a cowboy walking by here. It's cool.
He's not walking. He's moseying.
Yeah.
That's great.
So what are your kids being? You haven't talked about yours.
Well, I'm a little embarrassed to say I really don't know.
Oh.
Well,
Oh.
Tammy and Willow are witches. No, actually, yeah, I know what they're all going to be.
Okay.
Now that I think about it. Hey, I'm involved in my
Let's
kids'
put some
life
thought into
peripherally. You know, my kids are going to remember me as the guy that was in bed watching TV all the time.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, it's pathetic. I realized over the weekend,
Did
I'm
you-
like, you know what, when I die,
Did you
when
do
I'm
this?
like going down, it's going to be
You
the
need to
same
get
thing.
Cameron. He looks pretty sweet.
Oh, yeah.
You got to get the whole chops, the mustache. Everything's pretty awesome.
Watch Witches from Russia.
we'll get a close up.
That's awesome.
Soviet
It's kinda
Union
goofy,
pocket
some
watch.
cute Russian
That's
goofy
awesome.
knockoff.
And sadly, though, that's like 95% of the people here in Spanish work. So
Hey.
yeah.
Russian cowboys?
Yeah.
I was gonna throw my
Sorry.
boots on, but then
Were
I was
you?
like,
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah.
It's hard to hear other people over the deafening sound of my own narcissism. Because when you're talking, all I hear in my mind is, I am so great. I am so
So
great.
when we're trying to have a conversation with
G-R-E-A-T.
you and it's like this, that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Sarah actually has gotten to the point, here, move in about a foot. That's right, that's my good side now. She's gotten to the point where she can actually see when I glaze over, and she goes,
Yeah.
and she's right. I'm like, yeah, you caught me. And I actually think my eyes kind of dilate or something like that. Here,
I think they actually like
look
glaze
at my eyes.
over.
Tell me when I glaze over.
Are we gonna have a conversation? You're gone right now.
See?
Yep.
So what happens actually?
You kind of
physically?
just go. It's like a whole face drop
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Aw. All right. So anyway, Griffin's a ninja,
That's
and
a
he
popular one
was
this year.
he was into it. He had his costume on last night, the little face mask and the little plastic katana.
Yeah.
And he was like doing all sorts of Power Ranger moves all over. He couldn't be stopped. And you could tell in his little mind that was real. It was the real thing. Oh,
This is why
fantastic.
Halloween is so great. It's so much fun.
And Halloween is is it an American holiday? Like Thanksgiving is a uniquely American holiday. Halloween probably comes from the old world.
What old world? I don't know.
Bunch of old holidays mixed together.
Yeah, like a mixture of All Saints Day and Samhain.
Right.
Day of the Dead.
There you go.
So isn't tomorrow Day of the Dead?
Tomorrow is
Dia de los
All
Muertos.
Saints Day. I think.
So that's like Day of the Dead though, right? Where they all have like, we're gonna paint our faces
All
tomorrow.
right. Yeah, we
Yeah,
should
we're
do it.
gonna do it.
Oh, and we're gonna do movie
They
night
celebrate,
here at the studio.
But it's different.
Yeah, yeah.
This is like, I gotta tell you, this is like the worst show and shit.
I'm like,
How about
having a
just talking to other
conversation
people? The audience is like, hello, that's 5,000
Okay,
people.
focus,
Hey,
focus.
Cameron, do you have that projector still?
Worst interview ever. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I've given up now.
Oh,
What?
well, we're here.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over Shannon. Yeah. No, I'm on Shannon's bad list now. I don't know why. Don't know what I've
Why
done.
do you feel that way?
No, you've been a little hostile the last few
Eh?
times. No, hold on. When I say
I
hostile,
just- I'm like,
I characterize anyone as hostile who calls me on my crap.
Oh, because I was like, I'm
Because
trying
you've
to
done
think
it
of what I've
twice now in
done.
the last 2 days that you've been in. You've been like, Sean, don't do that.
Okay, no, I know which
It
one
was,
you're talking about.
yeah.
He goes and buys cookies, right?
Oh, yes, this
I-
one. And I go around, I'm like, eat up.
No, it's not
Eat
even
up,
that.
come
He's
on.
like, hey guys, I bought some cookies. We're like, no, thanks, that's okay. Hey! I
Oh,
bought
yeah.
some
I wouldn't let up.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let
And
up.
then-
Like pushing them across
Yeah.
the table
And
on
then he
napkins.
brings them to my desk on a napkin. And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
okay, seriously. And I got upset. I really did get upset.
You're absolutely, and she's
did.
right. She is right. She's absolutely right. It gave me pause for thought.
Yeah.
No one's above reproach. You just have to learn and live and move on.
So when he
And
says I'm being hostile,
bring Shannon
this
fruit
is
next
why.
time. Yep.
Yeah.
Then I go the other way. I'll passive aggressive. Fine. I'll just eat my fudge grams by myself.
Well, what I told you too that day, I was like, see, how would you feel if I brought you like an apple or something, you know?
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh, I'd feel terrible. What are you?
Yeah, why are you giving me that? Yeah,
So
same
hold
thing.
on a second, Cameron. Did you say you had the projector or didn't?
I know.
Can you get it?
With enough notice.
Ooh, as 2 days enough notice?
Office.
Okay, great. All right, I'll let you know. So we're gonna have movie night here. We're gonna put the projector on the wall and have like popcorn and a whole thing.
What movie are we gonna watch?
And there's no party like a Liz Lemon party because a Liz Lemon party is mandatory. That's from 30. For all you 30 Rock fans, you don't follow that channel.
No, I don't. But I knew that Liz Lemon was her name, so.
Bump,
yeah.
bump, 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 bump. I thought of doing an establishing outside shot of the building.
Yeah.
Like in like Seinfeld or wherever, they go bong, 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 and they show the
Yeah.
building, and then they go. So you think you're inside the building, you're not. You're on a set.
No.
But of course, the outside of the building is ugly now. So then I thought I should take an establishing shot of a nicer looking building, like in the neighborhood.
Do like the tabernacle or like the provo.
Yeah, oh yeah, like some fantastic building, and then
Yeah.
inside,
Like this is
That's what
it,
it
and
looks
then
like.
it's not.
or maybe like a slee stack pylon
And then
or
people who
something.
try to come here, you know, they're like, "Where is it?" And I was like,
Yeah, I
"Awesome
can't find
building."
it. Where's the
I
granite
keep
building
seeing
with the
this like crappy
fountains?
building right here.
Yeah, oh, it's bad. People don't think anything's here
Oh my gosh.
because the exterior of the building is so depressing.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
bad. It's
It
really
is.
bad.
I get depressed just
But-
pulling up here.
But you get happy once you come in the main room because it's nice.
No, not the outside.
Yeah.
You did the outside? Yeah.
Michelle did a lot of the work around here.
She's our man.
Michelle has hung
Oh
more
my.
of a man than me.
Okay, wait. That
saying.
didn't sound
I'm
good
like,
put
oh, this
together.
drywall's so heavy. My bum arm is giving
Well, I
out.
joke. Okay, now let me explain.
And
this.
Michelle's like putting up 16 by 4
I mean,
sheets
she
up
comes
onto
up
the
with like
ceiling.
a tool belt, you know, she's got
That's
tools
Rosie the
and-
Riveter.
Yeah, she's our man around the
Absolutely
studio.
fantastic.
I mean,
Right,
really,
are you
like,
blushing?
Okay.
I'm getting a little red there. Yeah.
I'm just saying, look around. Michelle's our man in the studio.
There.
Yeah.
That's the preview you get. Just the floor.
I was hoping to. Yeah, I was hoping to. Yeah, I was hoping you caught on.
Yeah.
Michelle didn't, but you guys did. Just kidding, our men are great here.
Yeah. Can I just say we have a great crew right now?
Yeah.
I can say I can say without reservation, out
That
of
was
the 80 or
crazy.
so people that have what?
Cameron just put his face between the both.
Oh, okay.
It's gone and done.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
The end.
it's fine.
Yeah, out of the 80 or so people on the net that have come through here, this is easily the best crew that we've had. Best trained, best attitude, most organized.
I wonder how many
Most
times
veteran.
you said that, like throughout your videos.
Oh, this old thing. I bet you told those old crews that you loved them. Phillips quits out. Yeah. So, yeah, no. Well, I may have, because the studio has a peak,
Yeah.
right? Hey, you guys are great.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is the best. Oh, no, this is the best one.
Or he just keeps saying that year
And
after year, and
that's
he's like,
the thing.
why can't I just get good people in here? No.
Actually, well, that's a good question is, do you get better performance out of, withholding that compliments or nagging people?
No,
So,
you
yeah.
never do.
Yeah, I think you have to have, not a contrived mix,
Okay,
but you
because-
have to have a little mix, and it has to be sincere.
Let's look at Walmart, okay? I'm pretty sure they never tell their employees, you are just doing great today. I'm never.
You think not?
And no,
'Cause
because
if I were a
when is
Walmart
a
manager,
Walmart
I
employee ever doing good? I've never seen one be like outstanding.
Have you seen the door greeters?
Like, no offense to anybody
I
out
love
there
to
who
do
works
door
at Walmart.
greeter ambush.
Okay?
You like kind of come up on the side and you go, "Hey, how's it going?" Ha ha! Who greeted who? And then you just march in confidently.
Door greeter.
So I went to Walmart twice today. It's a long story. I hate Walmart, but I ended up twice
You
there
don't like
today.
Walmart?
No, I absolutely
My
hate
kids
it.
love Walmart.
Hate Walmart.
It's like taking them to Disneyland. Okay, go ahead.
Well, long story, we'll just keep that out, but I had to go twice. So the first time I go, I'm just picking up one specific thing, okay? This lady behind the counter just chose to ignore me for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah,
And
is
I
that
was
the
even
worst?
like, hey, and she's like, yeah, a minute. I was like,
Oh wow.
yeah, for like 5 minutes.
Excuse you?
And the manager was there with her too. And I was like, hey, right here, like customer service,
So are you at customer
pissed
service?
off at this point. Yeah, I'm like back in like the layaway part, right?
Okay.
So, yeah, anyways, I leave.
By
I
the
have
way,
to go back.
in hell, there's a juxtaposition of reality that overlaps that place. Yeah, no,
Not
it'll
really.
kill your soul to
So
go
I
into
go
the
back,
layaway
and
section at Walmart.
there's people actually, like, the Walmart employees are dressed up and stuff, but I don't know if a lot of people work at Walmart, so I feel kind of bad
Oh
now.
yeah,
But
you
you
are
know
going
what?
to offend.
I know, and I'm not. Maybe this is just this one specific
No, it's
Walmart.
balanced because I
but-
like Walmart.
And I don't. But so there's all these people dressed up. You can't tell if they're employees at this point.
Hmm.
They don't act like employees because I feel like at this Walmart nobody is an employee there. They
Right.
all just kind of sit there. So yeah, it was just kind of like,
Is this the one up in Springville?
yeah.
We weren't going to mention
We weren't
any.
gonna say where it was.
No.
Well, you can say.
Now that Sean brought it up.
Names, can't you? That's not illegal.
I don't know.
Well, there it
I mean, if
is.
anybody works there, I'm sure you do a great job. And I don't even know what to say now.
I don't think there is a saying
Yeah, I don't
for
know.
that.
Yeah. No, I hate it. I always end up waiting in line for like 15
there you go.
minutes. And yeah.
You know what I think
They
it
did
is?
have a jug of blood.
I think
though.
your
I was pretty excited.
expectations are maybe
Jug of blood.
if you just dropped them down a couple notches, you'd be
you
like
know-
me. You'd just be happy. You'd just be happy all the time.
I feel like I need to lower my expectations for
Yeah,
Walmart.
everyone looks like a singing Muppet to me. Anyway,
I don't even know how I got on that topic. I don't know.
should we get rid of the Walmart segment?
Yeah, probably. I just
Mine.
kind of like
No,
ranted
it'll be
there for a long
great.
time.
It's a topic for conversation.
It is, but everybody's like, oh, Walmart, we love
Because,
Walmart.
well,
Except
because
we
I've been
shouldn't
thinking
hate
about
it.
life and business and jobs.
Janice, why do you hate Walmart?
Okay, so check this out. Because I've been thinking, well, what is a job? Well, if you live out in the woods by yourself, guess what you have a job. Your
do?
job,
Oh, yeah,
your
your
job
job
is
is to
gather
live.
dry firewood,
Alright. Yeah.
pick berries, salt the jerky, and by the way,
Don't eat the mushrooms.
you probably shouldn't look that up in the Urban Dictionary. Either of those things. So anyway, you got to maintain your habitation, hunting, fishing.
Okay, that's a
the whole
job.
thing.
But now, like, Walmart employee.
Well, hold on. So you got to transition. It's like, what are you doing out here? I'm gathering up firewood. What do you think? So now imagine 10 people out in the wilderness going, oh, you guys are out in the wilderness too.
No.
So now, what are the advantages of the 10 people over 10 people scattered out over their own individual habitations? When you're just one person,
Well, in The
if
Walking
you fall and
Dead,
break
they
your
do a lot
leg,
better.
you're done.
Yeah.
You're done, son. But if you even have just 10 people, what, is that wrong? Was
No,
was
no, I'm saying too, like the show Walking Dead. Have you watched this? At all?
Oh, yeah.
Like the more people they have, the better off they do. You
Yeah,
know,
that's
because
right.
it's like everybody has their little things that they add to the group and stuff. You know.
Exactly, you have division of labor.
Right.
And so now on and on and on until up now, a person can work full-time only painting miniatures. We're even having it inside our own business. Like it's within eyeshot to have someone full-time just packing packages.
Yeah.
Or having someone just handle trade stock. Like trade stock, that's gonna become a monster and eat somebody's life.
And it's gonna be Janine.
Janine has been, I've even asked her, I'm like, are you up for this? Do you realize where this is going? And today it's like a wave of stuff. It's like, process this.
We're like, just bury you.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
ridiculous. It was tables worth. So, so anyway, so there's a scale. There is such a thing, because I did my life story thing with you, right? Where I talked for an hour. Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
Did you?
just want to die?
My arm did. No, that was
Because you were in
fine.
the other room packing, right?
No.
Because that's like
She
the worst
wasn't in there.
conference room ever, because you can hear like right.
Nobody was in the packing room.
No, somebody was doing the tape. You can hear it on the.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
maybe I was during packing.
Maybe for a minute.
I remember doing
Well, anyway, I'm talking about all my jobs, and I realized I deserved to work at Taco Bell at age 16 as a fry boy. That was the right thing for me. I had 2 managers. They told me when to show up. They told me what to do. They kept me from doing dumb things for the most part. And basically, that's the job I needed at that point in my life. And there you go. That's what Walmart is a creature that plugs people into a system.
That totally makes sense. I'm gonna quit
And
shopping
if,
there though.
and if you don't
Just
like
done.
it,
Done. I
then
need to go
you
somewhere
can.
else.
You can find,
Yeah.
like
Let me go
Shannon will never have to work a job like that. Do you know why? Because Shannon's a professional and she's valuable, and any business that's worth its salt, that knows what's going on, that's paying half a lick of attention, will see the great value that Shannon brings to the table. As a professional, as a skilled person, a competent individual.
So why? I'm confused. Never mind. Wait, that's a whole other tangent. We're not gonna go on to.
Well, you get,
So Walmart strives to have people that are not professional.
what they've done is they've
Yeah.
created a machine.
Sounds a little.
They've created
Isn't
a
that what you
machine
just said, though?
where it's like it takes this amount of effort
Okay.
to do this particular job, and
Gotcha.
they bring people on. It's like McDonald's. It's
like Home
ding,
Depot.
fries are done.
Yeah.
That's it. I worked at McDonald's too.
I worked at McDonald's when I was 16. 15.
there
That
you
was
go.
the first job I could get.
Yeah, my senior year of high school, I was emancipated effectively. I lived in a trailer. I rented one room in the trailer. That's right. I earned $3.25 an hour after school at McDonald's, and I paid $86 a month for my rent.
Wow.
Which, by the way, if you do the math, that's about 30 hours of labor
Wow.
at McDonald's to pay the rent. Yeah, and I had to scrape the gum off the bottoms of, not the tables, not the chairs, lower, but the booths. Like actually physically get down on my stomach.
Ew.
And there's like greasy dust bunnies and human hair down there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the guy coming out of the bathroom pushing the mop bucket is like, man, at least I'm not that guy. He's like, I feel bad for you, dude.
Gross.
You know, kind of wheeling it around my legs sticking out. Oh yeah, just terrible. And then I got promoted to burger flipping. I've told this story like
Yeah,
5
you have.
times.
Yeah.
So, but my point is, that's what I need. I realize now I was that dumb at that age that I needed that. And it was okay. That was okay. There's a place for everything in life. But you have to strive for something better. You know, like Ren was hauling paint. 5 gallons of paint in each arm. Right, Ren?
Yes.
Yep.
What?
4 at one point.
Yep.
Hauling paint for what?
Yeah, he was a paint delivery
Oh.
person.
Sucks. Those are
Oh,
heavy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then I hired him on hair, and then, you know, conditions just improve.
So, did you? I'm going to take it back to Halloween because I'm getting bored with this
Yeah, go ahead.
conversation. I want to go back to
I can tell.
Halloween.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're looking
like,
at me.
I'm
I'm like
trying.
my glazed over
I'm
look.
trying. But oh no.
Yeah. So, did you
Nothing's
guys do
good now.
pumpkins?
What? No, we didn't do pumpkins.
Okay,
oh,
I did.
no, hold on.
Yeah.
We did. Willow was carrying around this little baby pumpkin.
Oh,
It's
that's
like,
so
oh,
cute.
my baby pumpkin,
Yeah.
my baby pumpkin. I was like, should we put a face on your baby pumpkin? I was like, oh, yeah. So I took a Sharpie.
You just
And
drew it.
I took a Sharpie and I drew 2 eyes. and you should have seen her little 3-year-old face light up. Like, to her, I was breathing life into this pumpkin by putting a nose. She's like, put a nose on it. And I said, should we put a smiley face? It was great. So anyway, so
You
go
guys
ahead.
didn't carve them,
Yours is
though?
probably better. No,
No?
that's a little too messy
Yeah.
for us.
Well, we got pumpkins. We went to like the whole pumpkin farm and like went out and actually picked our own pumpkin. I've never done that before, but I had to get like the biggest, coolest one, you know, and I had to have it perfect. So I had to go like clear to the end, you know, because all the people get the ones right up close because they're way too
yeah,
lazy
they're
to walk.
picked over.
Well, yeah, so I had to
Right.
go all the way
Well,
out.
they just got out of like Cheesecake Factory.
Well, yeah. So, but I didn't think that I'd have to carry this pumpkin all the way back, you know. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like the heavy. I mean, it was like a
Quarter
big
mile,
pumpkin.
right.
Yeah. So anyways, I get this pumpkin and I'm stoked and I want to paint it. I was going to do a Ninja Turtle because I thought that'd be really cool, like spray painted green and stuff. Turns out I didn't plan ahead at all. So I didn't have spray paint and I didn't have anything for it. So last night I'm like, dang it, we haven't done pumpkins yet. So I did have white spray paint and black paint. So I did a Dracula pumpkin.
Oh.
It's super
very
cute.
cute.
Yeah, I'll have to give you a picture of it. It's pretty cute. So my daughter's, she's 2. We actually carved hers and like cleaned it out, but she wouldn't clean it out. She was like, ew, you know, like
She wouldn't stick her hand in
no,
there?
wouldn't. I thought she'd just like dive in there, and she's just like, ew, and wouldn't do
Really?
it. So yeah.
But the same person probably picks and eats her own.
Oh yeah, constantly. I just tell her, don't pick your nose. You know? Yeah. So we just did a cute little classic jack-o'-lantern for her, and it was so cute. You know, she's like nose and mouth, and it was super cute.
Oh, that's
so my son
fantastic.
totally ditched out on it. He like cut the lid out, totally screwed it up, and started digging, and that was it. He's like, can we just throw it away? I suck at this. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't even care. So yeah, that was our pumpkin
That's fantastic.
excursion. Yeah, it was fun.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's
that's all I
wild.
have. Yeah. Where are you going? Are you going?
No, I was just thinking how young of a
Come back,
mother
come back.
you are.
Oh yeah.
Like you're
I'm
you're
way
young at heart and
Yeah.
numerically also young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some people think this is kind of morbid, but I have a 10-year-old son. So this year I'm starting a tradition where we're gonna watch like a series of horror movies for Halloween, right? Like the whole
I think it's cool.
10?
10. Okay,
Oh,
I know.
wow.
But I started out with Child's Play
10
this year.
is-
Child's Play. I figured that's pretty mild. Like it was good. It's a good place to start. I don't know.
I'm sorry,
I don't
I'm sticking
know.
with.
Yeah, I don't know. People think I'm a little bit crazy, but have you guys watched Child's Play? It's pretty funny. And
Well, I haven't seen it, so
Yeah,
I guess I
it's-
don't know.
it's
Yeah,
really-
maybe I should not judge before I know the facts. Huh?
You can watch it when you're 4, like, edit.
yeah, see, I watched it when
Wait,
I was
hold
like
on.
6.
Child's
and I had
Play is
nightmares,
rated
but-
what?
They swear, so probably R. I'm
Is
gonna
it
say.
R?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, you know what? I remember being 12 and going to see Poltergeist,
Yeah.
which is rated
Yeah.
R, and that freaked me out. I was so impressionable. I was scared to death of everything.
Well, and I took him to one of the haunted
Oh,
houses here
like
up
the
in Salt
sprinklers.
Lake.
I used to sleep out in a tent out in the backyard. There's a story behind that, and me and my buddy we'd hear the sprinklers. I'm like, oh, it's Jason! He's coming to get us, man!
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I was terrified.
Well,
I
I
was a scared kid.
I took him to
Yeah,
the
scared
haunted
to
house
death.
up here in Salt Lake, the Nightmare on 13th. We went up
Freaking
there,
out, just thinking
and he did pretty good, but he got really
Yeah.
scared, like more scared than I thought he would, and so that kind of sucked. And then we actually went to Twila, because there's a haunted house out
You
there.
went all the way out there.
I went
Did
to
he go with
Twila.
you?
No, he
Okay,
wouldn't go.
just for the record,
Yeah.
that's out in the boonies. That's like
Yeah.
an hour from here.
No, it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah,
One way.
it's out there.
But let me tell you why we went out there. We did this Saturday night. So me and a group of my friends, we went out there because there's a old hospital that is really haunted. Like Ghost Adventures
Oh, wow.
did a show with
Yeah,
it.
it's
and
on a
so,
Oh, that's
website.
creepy.
Yeah, so we had to go, right? Because that's way cool. It wasn't so cool. It
Oh,
wasn't.
wasn't?
No, it was totally a bummer. Yeah. But still, it was fun. But
Oh,
no, my
well,
son
don't worry.
wouldn't go with me. I was like, so we're going to go to this hospital. It's really haunted. You want to go? No. He's like, it's
So wait,
absolutely
is he
not.
too cool for you now?
No,
Is he
he's not too cool.
for
He
the
just
school?
he didn't want to go. He was
Okay.
scared to go because he got scared of the other haunted
So your
house.
son is 10.
10. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
it's a good
we
age
don't-
to start
yeah, we
watching
don't.
Halloween and.
Do any of that. Wow.
Next
Okay,
year
well,
will be
you know what?
something else. I don't know. We'll see.
All about America, folks. Not
Traumatizing our
everybody's
children,
gonna
one
do
day
the
at a
same.
time.
Well, you know what's funny? Do you remember those old stop motion Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
Yeah.
things? You remember Heat Miser and Snow Miser
Yeah.
on those things?
Yeah.
Those things scared the living crap out of me. They scared me so bad. So you never know what kids are going to be scared of, is what I'm saying.
You never do.
Like
Yeah.
Coraline.
That's scary.
Yeah, we had to put my daughter through like homemade therapy because of Coraline. She was absolutely.
What one is that? Is
It's
that
a
where
cartoon,
she?
and it was kind of creepy.
Is it like
It's like
claymation?
PG. Yeah, it's like
Kind of,
stop motion
yeah.
animation.
I watched that the other night and
Yeah.
I got freaked out. I was like,
Yeah,
she's
it's
crawling
yeah,
through a
it's creepy.
hole.
So you never know what they're going to glom onto, and you never know how they're going to react to
Yeah.
things. But yeah,
Neil Gaiman's awesome. So.
where did Neil Diamond come from?
Neil Gaiman, he's the one who.
Oh, Neil Gaiman. I thought you said
Neil.
Neil Diamond.
Neil Diamond is pretty badass too.
Coming on
We're gonna
across the
have to
sea,
edit that out.
they're
Stop it,
coming
English.
to America.
Stop it.
Okay, I'm back
Okay.
on.
Oh, there you go.
And then I was like, oh,
I'm sorry, the
we're gonna have to
FCC
edit that.
just came in. Yeah, there's a lot of editing on here.
I know.
But it's nice that it's not me.
It's totally me today. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I have to edit
I'm like,
out like all your
"Bleh."
remarks.
I
No,
know.
that's good. You know what? That is what this program is about. And you know what? You can't, if there's 5,000 people watching something, all of them, and from all over the world.
How many
One
are
guy was
really
calling us on
offended?
task for not wearing shoes.
Really?
Yeah, that it was unsanitary. I'm like, well, you know what?
It is kind
Maybe
of
in America our
unsanitary.
floors are cleaner.
No.
Well, in Japan, you don't wear shoes inside.
Yeah,
And
you
even
take your
at,
shoes
at
off.
this place where you got that, they don't wear shoes at the
At the Hare Krishna
at the
temple?
Hare Krishna temple.
Oh, yeah, you take your shoes off. Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, it's the thing of
my point is,
respect.
there's lots of different cultures.
Yeah.
You can't please everybody. And so, you know, and I just open a window. I'm like, hey, check out the freak show that's going on in here. You know, of what we're like. Because I realize my way of doing things and thinking about things, that is not a size that's going to fit all. So there you go. I'm very libertarian about my ways. All right.
All right.
So that was a pretty pathetic, moralizing end to this video.
Anyways, have a good Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, happy
Be
Halloween!
safe.
Yes,
Yeah.
and be safe.
Be safe. Get lots of candy. Get fat.
Yep. Drink responsibly.
Don't drive and drink.
Don't like me
Don't
when I'm
drink and
drinking
drive.
water. I'm careful not to let it go down my windpipe. So
You know,
that's
I'm on
that's
the radio
drinking
today.
responsibly.
They had this thing where Saturday night they set up a DUI.
Yeah. Oh,
A spot.
and who's not getting it still?
Listen,
Who's actually going out,
64.
pounding a few, and then getting in their car?
64 DUIs at one point
Oh
that
my
they did on
gosh.
Saturday night here in Salt Lake.
I
yeah.
don't understand.
And tonight
And
they're
this
going
is
to
in
do
Mormon
it again.
land.
So drink responsibly, people.
Oh,
yeah.
that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
That's great.
Okay.
You know, growing up in high school as the only Mormon in the group, I was a designated driver.
Yeah.
Too
Oh,
bad
we
I didn't
liked
have a
you in
driver
our group.
license. Right? So it'd be like me and my buddy's Datsun, right? With, you know, the tape deck kind of hanging down by the wires, you know? So, and if the
Car like
police
that.
if the police ever pulled me over, I'd just be like, well, do you want me to drive or do you want one of those guys in the back to drive?
Yeah.
That's exactly
No
what it is.
seatbelt, blasted out of their minds. Can't find the keyhole on the thing. I'd be like, all right, buddy, here's the keyhole.
Oh, boy.
So there you go.
All right.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're going
Have
to end
fun
this.
with that, by the
Yeah.
way.
Have a good Halloween, guys.
Okay.